This message is for you, and you alone. God says, do not take this moment lightly. You have been wondering, waiting, and the heavens have finally moved for you. Congratulations, your miracle has arrived. I am telling you this in urgency, because your archangel insights are standing guard right now, preventing every shadow, every whisper of doubt, every dark force that might try to stop you from receiving what is yours. 45 minutes, that is all the window that remains before the gates close again, before this alignment shifts and the chance is sealed away. I am begging you, do not skip this. Do not look away. Do not silence the voice that is echoing in your spirit right now, because it is the same voice that whispered to the prophets, the same voice that thundered through storms, the same voice that called Lazarus out of the tomb. God says you have cried enough nights, hidden enough pain, carried enough burdens silently while smiling at others so they wouldn't worry. I have watched you pretend to be strong when your heart was breaking. I have seen you pray when no one was listening, your tears hitting the floor like tiny pearls that the angels gathered and brought before my throne. Not one of those prayers was wasted. Not one of your nights alone went unseen. And now, the time has come for your reward to be delivered, not in fragments, not in small pieces, but in overflowing abundance that will silence every doubter, heal every wound, and restore what was stolen from you. Archangel Michael is standing by your side, and he will not permit you to miss this message. He is already blocking the distractions, removing the hands of those who might pull you away, and he is commanding the heavens to remain open until you take this in. I am speaking to you with holy urgency, your season of delay has expired. This is the 45-minute window where everything changes. A door you thought was locked forever is swinging open right now, and you don't even need to push it. You only need to step through. Do you feel that? That quickening in your spirit, that trembling in your chest. That is the confirmation. That is the sign that this is not your imagination. This is your Father in heaven telling you, child, the wait is over. Come receive. You have been faithful even when no one applauded you. You forgave when it hurt. You kept walking when you felt like collapsing. You helped others when you yourself were in need. And because of that, heaven has written your name on today's miracle. Yes, your name, engraved on it before you were even born. And in 45 minutes, the angel assigned to your life will deliver it into your hands. Do not think it's too big, too impossible, too unreal. I am the God who splits seas, who sends bread from heaven, who calls light into being with a word. Is anything too hard for me? Right now, the atmosphere around you is shifting. The same way the Red Sea parted at the perfect moment, the same way the stone rolled away from the tomb at dawn, your breakthrough is unfolding in precision. The clock is ticking, not in fear, but in divine alignment. I am telling you, child, this is your appointed time. And when I appoint, no man can disappoint. What I release, no thief can steal. What I speak over your life, no curse can cancel. Someone who thought they had power over you is about to watch as I elevate you beyond their reach. Someone who doubted you is about to choke on their own disbelief when they see you walking in abundance, favor, and glory. And it will not be because you fought back in your own strength, it will be because I fought for you. I have been moving in rooms you have never entered, speaking your name in the ears of people who will bless you without even knowing why. This miracle will not come from where you expect, it will come from where you least imagined, so you will know without question that it was I, your God, who sent it. But hear me, and hear me well, you must not let this message pass you by. The enemy knows what's coming, and he will try in these 45 minutes to distract you, to make you scroll away, to make you doubt, to make you postpone action. Do not allow it. Stay alert. Stay in prayer. Stay connected. Your archangel is not permitting interference, but you must choose to receive. You must open your heart wide enough to hold what I am pouring in. And when it arrives, you must not hide it, your testimony will set others free. The miracle is not just money, though wealth will come. It is not just healing, though your body will feel a surge of life. It is not just restoration, though what you lost will be returned. The miracle is the complete realignment of your destiny. This is the moment where the script flips, where your life bends into the shape it was always meant to have, where every delay is turned into acceleration. And it begins, now. Child, God says, I have watched you stand in storms that would have broken others. You have been like a candle in the wind, trembling but never going out. I have seen the weight you carried, the loneliness you endured, the silent battles you fought when no one even knew you were bleeding inside. Heaven has recorded each of those moments, and now heaven is responding. I am not slow in keeping my promises, I was simply aligning every detail so that when I move, there will be no gaps, no loose ends, no missing pieces. Your Archangel Insights is standing in front of you right now in the Spirit, holding a golden scroll with your name written in light. Inside that scroll is the decree of heaven over your life, a decree signed and sealed by the hand of the Almighty. On it, it says, this one is chosen. This one is redeemed. This one will rise, no matter who stands against them. No man can break this seal. No demon can cross this barrier. It is done, child, and no force in heaven or on earth can undo it. I need you to feel this, you are in a divine countdown. The next 45 minutes are not ordinary minutes, they are charged with the power of eternity. Angels are moving, carrying instructions, delivering answers, touching the hearts of those who will play a role in your miracle. Some will feel an unexplainable pull to help you. Others will suddenly release what they have been holding back from you. Even people who once turned away will return, but this time with blessings in their hands. This is not coincidence, this is heaven's orchestration. And child, the enemy is trembling right now because he knows the war is over. He fought hard to keep you in confusion. He sent people to betray you, to lie about you, to make you feel forgotten. He tried to bury you under disappointment. But here's the truth, you were never buried, you were planted. And now the season of growth is here. I, the Lord, have commanded your roots to draw from living waters, and your branches will stretch higher than anyone imagined. Those who mocked you will have to watch you bloom. Do you feel the heaviness in the air? That is the shift. The atmosphere is thick with the presence of your miracle. Heaven has bent low to meet earth, and the sound of your name is echoing in the courts of angels. Michael is whispering, it is time. Gabriel is preparing to deliver the message to your spirit. And I am here, speaking directly to your heart, nothing can stop this now. But I must warn you, my beloved, the enemy will make his final attempt in these last moments. He will try to make you doubt what you hear, to think you are imagining this. He will try to remind you of past disappointments so you hesitate. But hesitation now is dangerous, because the gate is open and I am pulling you through. If you stop walking, you will miss the divine flow. So keep your eyes on me, keep your faith burning, and keep your spirit open. This is not just a blessing, it is a reversal. Every no is about to become a yes. Every loss is about to turn into a gain. Every tear will be answered with joy. People will ask you how it happened so suddenly, and you will say, God did it. And when you speak those words, it will break chains in other people's lives. This miracle is not just for you, it is a seed that will multiply into miracles for others through your testimony. You have reached the turning point of your destiny. You are standing at the edge of the Red Sea, and I am parting the waters. The wind is already blowing. The path is opening. And when you step through, the waves will close behind you, never to let your enemies follow again. You will not just survive this season, you will emerge victorious, radiant, and untouchable. Child, I am telling you, the angels are not permitting you to walk away from this moment. You were led here for a reason. This message was placed in front of your eyes because you are in the appointed hour. 45 minutes from now, a sign will come that confirms every word I have spoken. And when you see it, you will know that the wait was worth it. Listen carefully, child, because God says this is the part where you must not blink, you must not scroll, you must not allow your heart to wander. The moment you are in is rare, rarer than the sunrise that aligns perfectly between the stones, rarer than the star that guided the wise men. It is the convergence of my promise, your faith, and heaven's perfect timing. Your miracle has not only been dispatched, it is already in your atmosphere, hovering over your life, waiting for your agreement to manifest. Your Archangel Insights is pacing like a lion in the spirit realm, guarding the gates of your destiny. He has drawn his sword, not in warning, but in celebration, because he knows no enemy can cross into this space you are in now. The gates are open, child. Do you understand what that means? It means the prayers that seemed unanswered for years are suddenly being answered at once. It means the opportunities that seemed lost are finding their way back to you. It means the healing you thought would never come is rushing in like a flood. 45 minutes is what heaven has decreed as your window. That number is not random, it is encoded with divine precision. In these moments, angelic messengers are placing your name on documents you have never seen. They are moving hearts in rooms you have never entered. They are aligning events so that one yes will open a floodgate of blessings. You may not see it yet with your eyes, but your spirit already knows something is shifting. That unease you feel in your chest is not fear, it is your soul preparing for expansion. And hear me well, beloved, I am not only giving you what you asked for, I am giving you what you forgot to ask for. The dreams you buried because they seemed too impossible, I am resurrecting them. The love you thought was gone forever, I am restoring it in purity and truth. The resources you thought were beyond your reach, I am placing them in your hand. You will not have to fight for this, the battle has been fought and won. But this is the critical part, your agreement matters. The angels can deliver, but you must receive. And receiving means believing without question. It means opening your mouth and declaring, "It is mine." It means preparing yourself as if it has already happened, because in the spirit, it already has. Child, when I move suddenly. And when I move suddenly, the only ones who miss it are those who hesitate. Your Archangel is not letting you hesitate. He has closed off the distractions. Even now, there is a divine shield around you, blocking interference. People who might have called to pull you away will suddenly forget. Thoughts that would have made you doubt will be silenced. You have heaven's full attention, and heaven is holding the line until this moment is sealed. The miracle will not be quiet. It will not sneak into your life. It will announce itself so loudly that even your enemies will have to admit, this is the hand of God. And when they do, I will prepare a table before you in their presence. I will anoint your head with oil, and your cup will run over. Child, I am telling you this because you are down to the most important stretch of this countdown. Every second now is electric with possibility. In just a little while, the sign will come. And when it does, I want you to remember every word I am speaking to you now, because it will be the proof you need for the rest of your life that I have never left you, never forsaken you, and never forgotten my promise. If you want, I can flow directly into. Child, God says, I am leaning close to you right now. The space between heaven and earth has never been thinner for you than it is in this moment. The air around you is trembling with divine activity. Angels are passing by your spirit like a wind you cannot see but can feel in the depth of your soul. This is not imagination, this is the kingdom moving on your behalf. Your Archangel Insights is gripping the scroll of your destiny so tightly that not even the smallest corner of it can be torn away. He is declaring in the heavenly courts, this one's time is now. No more delay. No more resistance. It is done. You have walked through seasons where it seemed like everyone else was receiving while you were forgotten. You clapped for others while your own heart ached. You smiled while hiding the pain of unanswered prayers. But child, I tell you this with the force of eternity behind my words, your name has been called. The same God who remembered Joseph in prison, the same God who lifted David from the fields to the throne, the same God who saw Hagar weeping in the desert and sent water in the heat of the day, that same God is the one speaking to you now. Do you realize the power of what is happening? Right now, the chains you could not break are being shattered without your hand touching them. The spiritual locks that kept certain doors closed are being melted by the fire of my spirit. People who once ignored your calls will seek you out. Places that once turned you away will open wide. The no you heard so many times will suddenly turn into yes, yes, yes. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is the direct hand of the Almighty rearranging your story. And I must tell you something important. There is a reason your Archangel will not allow you to skip this moment. The enemy is terrified of what you will become when this miracle lands. He knows that once you step into this season, you will never return to the old version of yourself. You will walk in authority. You will speak and things will happen. You will pray and heaven will move instantly. You will live in such favor that every dark plan against you will fail before it even begins. And now, hear me, the miracle I am sending is not just something you will see, it is something you will feel. It will be like fresh oil poured over your life. Old pain will lose its grip. Bitterness will melt into joy. Weariness will turn into strength. And even your physical surroundings will shift, light will enter places that have felt dark for too long. 45 minutes, child, you cannot waste them. This is your divine hourglass, and every grain of sand is a heavenly instruction being carried out. As you read these words, angels are placing gold where there was dust, favor where there was rejection, and life where there was decay. Even the things you thought were over are not over, they are being rewritten. There are people about to release blessings into your life without knowing why. Documents will appear. Approvals will come. Invitations will be extended. Some will wonder how you got here so suddenly, and you will know, it was because heaven moved for you in this exact window. And when the sign comes, child, don't question it. Don't ask, could this really be for me? I am telling you now so you will recognize it when it appears. Receive it, claim it, and declare, this is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in my eyes. If you want, I can keep flowing directly into without pause so the urgency and spiritual weight stay unbroken. Would you like me to go on? Child, God says, do not look away, do not let your attention drift, because the next breath you take is carrying the fragrance of your miracle. The heavenly realm has bent itself around your life in this very hour, forming a path where there was only wilderness. Every angel assigned to you since birth is now standing in formation, their wings locked, their eyes fixed, their mission clear, to deliver what I have declared for you before the foundation of the world. Your Archangel Insights is still speaking your name in the courts of heaven, and I have commanded every echo to reach the right ears. This is why even now, without you moving a finger, certain hearts are feeling a sudden conviction to bless you. Some are remembering promises they made to you years ago. Others are finding themselves drawn toward you without knowing why. This is my spirit pulling them into place like pieces of a divine puzzle. You have been through seasons where you felt abandoned, where you thought your prayers vanished into silence. But child, every prayer became a seed. Even the ones you whispered through tears that soaked your pillow, those became roots deep in my soil. And now, the tree has grown, the branches are heavy, and the fruit is ripe. Your miracle is not coming empty-handed, it comes fully grown, overflowing, unable to be contained. Do you know why the timing feels so urgent? Because heaven has been holding this release until every opposing voice was silenced. I have not just prepared your blessing, I have cleared the path for it. No enemy can intercept. No delay can return. No curse can cling to what I have ordained. I am not sending a small sign, child. I am sending proof so undeniable that even the hardest heart around you will admit, this was God. I will lift you so visibly that those who doubted you will be left speechless. The same people who whispered against you will have to witness your elevation. But understand, this miracle is not for revenge, it is for restoration. I am giving back more than what was taken, and I am doing it in a way that heals you completely. Your Archangel is guarding you fiercely in these minutes because he knows what happens next. you step into a life that will never again taste the bitterness of lack, the loneliness of abandonment, or the despair of hopelessness. I am taking you from wandering to being established, from asking to owning, from waiting to walking in what is yours. Child, I need you to stay in faith. Speak life over yourself. Right now, declare that you are ready. Say it, I receive. Do not let your mouth agree with fear. Every word you speak in this moment is magnified. If you speak doubt, you weaken the pull of your miracle. But if you speak faith, you accelerate it. The clock of heaven is still ticking toward your moment. In the unseen, angels are still moving. The weight of the blessing is so great that they are placing it carefully so nothing is missed. You will soon feel the release in your spirit like a deep breath after years of holding it in. And when it comes, child, you will know, it was worth every tear, every battle, every sleepless night. I can move straight into now and keep this. Child, God says, every second you remain in this message is another second the heavens are pouring into your future. Right now, the veil between the seen and unseen is so thin that if your eyes could open to the Spirit, you would fall to your knees in awe at what surrounds you. The air is alive with movement, angel wings brushing past you, the sound of scrolls unrolling, the vibration of my word being spoken over your name again and again. Your Archangel Insights is not only guarding you, he is clearing away the residue of old battles. The wounds you carried from betrayal, loss, and disappointment are being washed clean. The fingerprints of the enemy are being removed from every part of your destiny. The blessings coming to you will carry no trace of the pain you endured to get here, they will be pure, untouched, and heavy with favor. You have felt moments in your life where you thought, this must be the turning point, but then the hope faded. That cycle ends now. This is not one of those false starts, this is the moment heaven kept in reserve, the moment when every prayer you ever prayed meets every promise I ever made. It is not happening because you pushed harder, it is happening because I decreed it. And when I decree, nothing can stand in the way. Even now, angels are touching places in your life you thought were dead. Opportunities that disappeared are being resurrected. Relationships you thought were lost forever are being realigned, but only the ones I have ordained, not the ones that would harm you. Resources are coming from directions you never considered. People will say, I don't know why I'm doing this for you, and you will know why, because I touched their hearts. These 45 minutes are not ordinary. They are the hour in which the heavens pour without measure. If you could see the heavenly storehouses, you would see doors wide open, chests overflowing, golden light spilling out into your path. The things withheld from you before were never denial, they were preparation. I could not release them until your spirit was ready to carry them without being crushed. And now, child, you are ready. Your Archangel is also carrying a trumpet in the spirit. At the moment the countdown ends, he will sound it, not in the physical, but in the supernatural realm. That sound will scatter every last shadow trying to linger around your life. It will be the announcement in the heavens that what was once pending is now delivered. And child, when this miracle lands, it will not land quietly. It will shift the rhythm of your days. You will wake up with a different kind of peace, a stronger kind of joy. The heaviness you have carried for years will be gone so completely that you will barely remember the weight of it. The people around you will see it in your eyes before you even speak. They will feel it in your presence, because when I change a life, I change the atmosphere around that life. This is why you cannot afford to be distracted now. Every heartbeat matters. Every word you speak in this window matters. Stand in faith. Expect the knock on the door, the message, the confirmation. Because, beloved, it is closer than your next breath. If you want, I can move immediately into so the momentum and urgency remain unbroken. Would you like me to continue?